Okay, let's talk about what actually happened in that trailer. So I did film a trailer reaction to all of the Super Bowl trailers, but because of copyright issues that I've had in the past with trailer stuff, I'm just not going to post it. So here's some highlights of me reacting to the Super Bowl trailers.
Crank it all the way up.
Not quite sure what I think about that. Yes. Now that you've seen the best part of those trailers, I'm just gonna keep going and go with my favorite one, which is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm actually so excited for this. You have no idea. From the moment that Sam Wilson stepped on the screen, I knew I would love him as a character, and so far Disney hasn't done anything to absolutely ruin the character as a whole, which I'm hoping they're not going to do, which I think they're not going to do in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So that's a plus. I am really excited for that. Let's talk a little bit about what is happening in this trailer. The bookends of this trailer are Sam and Bucky sitting in what looks like a mental asylum or like a government like interrogation room, and it's, you know, they look like they're stuck there against their will. Like they walked in free men, but then like they're stuck there for a while until this therapy session is over. And that's what that woman looks like. She looks like a therapist. She looks like she's there to help them resolve some differences, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. I love the opening sequence where Sam just flies out of the plane and Bucky's just like, I can't fly. This is a bad idea. Also, Sharon is back. By the way, spoilers for those who haven't seen it. I don't know if that actually made its way into the beginning part, but also Sharon is back as Agent 13, so that's a little bit exciting, maybe. I didn't really love her in Civil War as a character. I didn't think she was fully fleshed out as she was meant to be, but it's still cool to see her on screen, and she's still kicking butt. I love her fighting style and just seeing her on screen being an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and fighting her way through her own battles, and it's really cool to see. I love her fighting technique and the style that she fights in. It's really cool. So that's what I really liked about the trailer. So I think there's not a lot that I didn't like about the trailer. I think Marvel actually did a really good job with this trailer. Most of the time they do things with their trailers that I do really like. Their trailers bring out reactions in people that are meant to happen, and it definitely got me really excited. As you can tell, I'm really excited about this series. I think it's going to be a really fun sort of like buddy cop, sort of espionage, both a comedy and an action thriller. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited because the two of them have the two characters, at least that's what's been set up by the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is that they're at odds, but they're on the same team. Like, they're just really annoyed with each other as a person, but as teammates, they respect each other. Maybe. That's still debatable. That's a lot of things that I really liked about the trailer. These predictions are not going to be very solid because I don't know very much about the Winter Soldier as a character. I don't know much about Falcon as a character from the comic books. I didn't really look into them as much as I did other characters when I was younger. But I do know that Falcon he's a soldier, but he wasn't exempt from covert missions, which is where the Falcon came in, and those were top secret missions that he went on, so he has some training in covert missions. Bucky, the Winter Soldier, is mostly a spy and an assassin, so he is meant for covert missions and operations. And then Sharon Carter, she is a spy agent, I don't know. She's a field agent, but she is also a spy, like thinking about all of the things that happened in Civil War. She has a lot of training to be in covert operations and just undercover roles. So what I'm thinking is, in order to revive S.H.I.E.L.D. from what it was destroyed, is to do these hidden operations that will either target Hydra or some other entity. They haven't revealed a villain as of yet. They've mostly just honed in on the Falcon and Winter Soldier aspect of things. They just now reintroduced Sharon Carter into the series as a character. So we don't really know much about a villain. I don't really know much about a villain in relation to the Winter Soldier or the Falcon. So I don't really know what potentially could happen in terms of who is the antagonist. But from what I've seen in WandaVision, they've just introduced Sword and reintroduced whatever the little girl's name was from that horrible movie Captain Marvel. Anyways, so they've also reintroduced Darcy into the mix. And so Sword is this like space travel headquarters sort of deal, but it's kind of like S.H.I.E.L.D., but just a lesser, like the step down from it, like not like a step down, but you know how like there's all those designer brands and then there's like the most achievable designer brand that you can get, that's like Sword. But with all of that information in light of everything, maybe something's gonna happen. They're now crossing worlds with Sony and figuring out all of that stuff out because they've just reacquired the rights to the X-Men and Spider-Man. So figuring out how a multiverse evolves into all of this, they teased it in Spider-Man Homecoming, in Spider-Man Far From Home, but it just wasn't really fleshed out. It was a fake theory that was brought by Mysterio and his team of whatever. And so we don't really know. They could be fighting other dimensional threats, but I don't think that would be a thing that would be a very good move for Marvel to make, because Sam and Bucky aren't really concerned about extraterrestrials or space or other worlds that exist within the same timeline but different versions of themselves. I don't think they're as concerned with that, so I think that they're probably going to go with more localized and more like maybe national threats, but it'll be very small things that they'll be taking care of one by one. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier over the course of the past few minutes after I've watched it. It's yeah. So quick sidebar, I've been thinking about starting a Patreon, but I can't do that until I have at least maybe 1,000 subscribers, and my goal for 2021 is to get 800 subscribers to my YouTube channel. And if you guys could please help me out by subscribing to my channel and ringing the bell notification so that you're one of the first people to know when I upload a new video, and then liking this video to make sure if you like this video, then that means that you like my idea of doing a Patreon, but you also like my ideas of just the Winter Soldier and the Falcon in general. But let me know what you guys think of the trailers in the comments down below. What was your favorite part of the trailer? What was your favorite Super Bowl trailer? I might have missed one, I don't know. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great random Thursday, and I'll see you on the other side of the screen.